Hi everyone, welcome to another Home Sweet Home. Are you in for a big surprise today? We are going to be seeing a 2-bedroom and den. We haven't seen one in a while, so this will be fun. And we get to meet a couple that I know many of you already know who they are, but here we are here with Bill and Helen Donegan. Hello, you two.
Hello, Miss Inga.
Thank you for letting us come to your home.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Mwah. We're so glad that you have invited us here, and I can't wait for everyone to see it. Let's go on in. Now, for a lot of people that don't know what a 2-bedroom and den is like, one of the enticements about this is an area for either an office or an extra bedroom or things like that. And when Bill and Helen were looking here, they were like, Inga, we need something for Bill.
Absolutely.
He had to have his office.
My cave.
His cave, that's right. And so we had looked at several things, and then what a lot of you don't know is sometimes an apartment is sometimes what we call a clean and retain. And what that means is that a person has done some wonderful upgrades. They haven't been in here that long, and the next people get to enjoy it.
That's right.
And so we're going to see quite a few things that the person before you was here and they did, and you get to enjoy it. So I think it's
and
great.
I will say we have thoroughly enjoyed everything this wonderful person did before we got here. So we cannot take credit for some of the fabulous little additions here that this lovely lady put in before we got here.
Yes, but it made us absolutely say yes when we got the call.
I know, that's why when I showed, I was like, okay,
This is it.
I think this is it. So,
Yeah.
so let's start off here. One of the things that I think is so wonderful about your place is it's very warm. It has a lot of flowers. It has a lot of Asian influence. So tell me, is it about your travels? What is it that made you decorate this way?
Well, I grew up in San Francisco, and needless to say, the Asian influence there is just, everywhere. We have a very large Asian community. And so I just grew up loving all those things and had them in our home growing up. Right.
So tell us what you did in here.
Well, it's very simple in here. We had thought about putting in a television for Bill to watch morning news as he's having his coffee. Not that we don't have enough TVs in the rest of the house, but we just kind of kept it simple, and it seems to work.
I love the table.
Yeah, the elephant.
The elephants with the trunks holding it up.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
And then this is really unique because this normally is a coat closet.
Right.
You don't need many winter coats. And so the person had done this.
Exactly.
And this is perfect. You can display your beautiful glassware. You can have drinks here, even a bottle of milk.
Well, it's my other storage, place, other refrigerator.
Yeah. So tell me what you did here. This is so beautiful.
This is our guest room, and again, it kind of, although there's an Italian thing behind the bed, the other things are again kind of floral and Asian influence, and we do have a TV in here for when guests come, they can be really comfortable in here.
What I think is really unique, was this like a divider board or something?
It was just a decorative panel.
Right, that you put between rooms and things like that, and you use it as the headboard.
Exactly.
What a great idea.
2 of those.
Yeah.
One was
You'll see, we have another one which is Asian.
Very nice. Now this on the wall is a beautiful piece.
This is a Peshwa, and it usually, and they're on fabric, they're painted on fabric.
Oh, it is.
Cotton.
On cotton. And usually in India or Pakistan, they're in temples and major buildings
it's
and things.
a wedding feast.
This is a wedding.
But this is 150 years old. It's painted on actual cloth. And the little specks in there, that's real gold.
Very nice.
Right.
So as we come through here, another thing that I think is really nice here is you've got a beautiful kitchen. And sometimes people say, oh, it's a little small, but you've got plenty of room. And the reason that you have plenty of room is this.
Yes, this was, again, the previous owner of this unit. And she made this extra storage all around here. So we have 3 wonderful units here that just fit all my extra
Dishware.
dining thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
it is wonderful.
It's wonderful.
And so
Yeah.
clever because there's
Yeah.
plenty of room
Yeah.
there.
God bless this lady.
You know, well, I tell
what
you
I
what,
say.
it's great.
God bless
And
this
then
lady.
look how cozy it is in here in your living room. I love this. And what I think is great here is this has actually an Asian influence
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But it's a perfect place for not only displaying your unique items, but put the TV and everything too.
Right.
Really nice. Is it teak or what is it? It's beautiful.
You know what it is? I looked forever. It's a Tommy Bahama piece, and this is part of it
Oh,
as
it
well.
is.
Mhm.
Really
and,
pretty.
I just wanted something really unique there, and it really took me a long time to find that special piece, and there it is.
I love it.
Yeah.
And now this, the lanai has been enclosed.
Yes.
So most people, when they have a view like you do, they'll put their dining table here.
Yes.
Because this is such a gorgeous view. And then I noticed this actually is the doorway to your office.
Yeah, and we also closed that door. Now that door can be open if you want it open, but you'll see when we go into my office why we closed that door.
Okay, so let's go that way. So this is actually the door that you were
Right.
talking about. But what you had done was,
Yes, and
secretary.
we were so excited because my desk absolutely just fit right in there, and I just get to enjoy this fabulous view
oh,
every
I
time
can't
I'm
even
there.
imagine you're sitting here and
Yeah.
you just look out at this. Oh, it's wonderful.
It's gorgeous.
And then look at this. You have there's that other screen, Bill, that you were talking about, and that's what's so to me, how people can get creative. This actually, usually you just see them as a divider, but this to me is a piece of art.
Yeah, it is.
And the way it's
Right.
here and pulls it all together. And I think this is great because you can just sit right here and look out, and it's beautiful. It's really nice. So this is another enclosed area that was a screened-in lanai. And so because of that, this is open. And then this is the bedroom here with a huge TV, definitely large. And look at this. And again, you've done is this wood as well?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Very similar with those carvings and things like that. And I love the lamps because it's got that
Yeah.
look,
Asian feel.
yeah, with the Asian influence, but also because of the colors and everything, it's very beautiful.
Right.
So the other thing that people love about a 2-bedroom den are the closets and this big bathroom. So tell us all about this, Helen.
Oh, well, over the years, I worked at the University of Central Florida, and over the years, I've had many awards and things, and used up all the walls out there, so it continued into the bathroom area, and it seemed to work. I won't show you this closet because it's really packed, but I'll show you, this is a lovely, just see how much room is in here. And I have all sorts of paraphernalia up there as well besides the clothes. Now most of my clothes are in the closet that we're not opening, but I also have another closet here for my longs.
And so you took that, you
I
raised
took
the shelf up.
I took, yeah, and it had shelving in there, and I took the shelving out. And then again, this lovely lady that was here before, there was a bathtub here, and she took the bathtub out and she put in these 2 wall-to-ceiling closet areas. So,
Isn't that fantastic?
and this is like linens and things,
Yeah.
and the towels, and
Yeah.
all of that. Yeah.
But how creative. So the bathtub that was here
Yeah.
was removed,
Yeah,
and
thank
then you
goodness.
have this extra storage.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then the shower and
Yeah.
everything as well, but plenty of room.
Plenty of room. We can have a
Yeah.
little party in here. And she also put this in as well. And this is additional storage and shelving
And places for
and places
fun mementos
for
and
stuff.
everything.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
we needed a place for all of our stuff, our little knicky-knacks and our.
No,
yeah.
it's terrific.
And we're from the Winter Park area, and this is all scenes from Winter Park, Florida. So we have.
Oh, look
little
at this. Yes, I know that.
And these
Familiar.
were special because this is my favorite restaurant, and every time I go back there, it's orchid Thai, of course. And so this is oil of orchid Thai, and this is our breakfast place that we go to.
Oh, isn't that nice? So that
Yeah.
it brings back those memories.
Right.
And the
right.
kitchen is beautiful too, as well as so organized, and I love the backsplash. It's really pretty. So now we get to go on this side and we get to have Bill tell us about his favorite room.
First pictures you're going to see
Oh, yeah.
are Bill and Helen 48 years ago to today.
Look at that.
This is from New York. We met in New York, and this is what we used to look like 48 years ago. And this was taken for a magazine in our previous community that they did.
But do you know what? I think you look better. I do. I think
Thank
you
you,
look
Inga.
great. I really do. That's wonderful. So you have a fantastic L-shaped desk here.
This piece I had with me, and it absolutely fit. Everything you see here was in my office before.
But this is your memento wall with all of
Yes.
your favorite memories.
Yeah,
Well,
used a
since
lot-
I was the
a lot of
property
great stuff.
appraiser in Orange County, this is how they kept track of property in 1900 in Orlando. This is an original from the actual book I had framed.
Wow, that's incredible. But there's one thing in here, when I look at you, I can see you being a tennis player, and I can see you, having fun, hobnobbing with people.
Yeah.
But I never thought that I could see you in a band. But then for some reason, I looked over here at this picture, and here you are playing the guitar.
This is the Knights of Rhythm, and
Nights of Rhythm, woo!
we actually played together for 4 years. However, this one is a reunion in 1992 of the same guys playing a fundraiser for the mayor of Orlando. And
Isn't that great?
it's all the same guys.
And
Oh,
when
that's wonderful.
when he told me he was going to get the gang together and they were going to perform at the fundraiser, all of our friends were there, and I was going, oh my gosh, and they were fabulous. We were so proud of my daughter and I. He was
We
fantastic.
practiced 10 songs for 1 year, got together.
And so you
was
got
it.
it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I was
great. And
really
I
proud
see
of
you
him.
still have the
Still
guitar.
I still have it, still plunk around with it.
You have so many different mementos that are special to you,
Yeah.
but I would say one of the most important walls is where you served. And this wall is very special because I thought this was your father.
No, it's my Uncle Dick. He, my dad's brother. My dad was killed in the war, and my Uncle Dick raised me. So
Isn't that special? Yeah.
he was.
Yeah. And I think that's
And
so
there's
great.
old Willie standing in the rifle range, and that's my old ID card and my honor. And this is a pair of stripes they give you when you first get it. It's only temporary, so it wraps around your shoulder.
And now that we're back here, we get to enjoy the beautiful apartment, the whole view here. But there's something that I saw that I had to say. What is this? This statue to me is beautiful. And you told me her name is?
Well, I named her Giselle because I just thought that's her name. That it
Well,
belongs to her.
When I see it, I actually think of you.
Well,
And the reason I do is, well, first of all, the hair is exactly like yours.
She's got a bun like I do.
But also too is when she puts her arms
Yeah.
up in the air, it's like she's enjoying life. And that's the one thing that I really admire about both of you is that you two admire life. You enjoy life to the fullest, whether it's inviting new friends for lunch,
Yes.
inviting the building to do a fun Asian dinner,
Oh, yes, that was fun.
or to play tennis and include other people. So to me, that is what's so wonderful. And I was so excited when you two finally said, okay, Inga, we're moving.
Didn't give us much choice.
now, actually,
I have to know now.
no. She said, I found the perfect place for you, and she did.
Yeah.
And
And
she did, because she knew really what we wanted, and we were actually out of town on a trip to New Orleans, and Inga called and said, there's this perfect place, you have to look at it. I said, okay.
yeah, so it worked out well, and I'm so glad.
Although we still own the other place when she said okay.
But you sold it, so that was
You know
good.
what? It
So that
worked
was-
out perfectly.
Yeah.
It was meant to be, I think.
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was.
meant to
And
be.
now that you're here,
Yeah.
and you've become so involved with so many things, what is it that you love about living here at Shell Point?
The people.
The people, yes, we say
I
that.
love the people here.
Yeah.
The people that Shell Point brings in will just do almost anything for you. They are absolutely dedicated. And when I talk to friends, what do you like about Shell Point? It's the people. It's
The staff,
the guy who will
everybody.
come by and bring up your package from the mailroom, even though you don't know him. Hello
We
in the
do.
garage.
That's what he does. He's fabulous.
It's for me. That's what it's been. Is the people.
Well, there's a feeling here at Shell Point, and I describe it as I feel like it's a family, and that's how we feel. And Bill and I always felt that life was a series of adventures, and we are so happy to be at, I hate to say final adventure, but basically it is. But what a pleasant place to be to spend our later years, and we love our neighbors. We love. Again, the staff is just unbelievable. They're fabulous.
And we've spread that word around.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have, and you've brought many friends here, which is wonderful, and even friends from up in the Orlando area you had come down here. So we appreciate it. But the other thing too is you come up with great ideas. You came up with ideas for the Tribby. You've gotten involved with classes there. I know you take, the minute the classes come out, you're signing up for everything.
I love the academy. It's just fabulous. It's like going to college and not having to take a test at the end. It's wonderful.
Well, I tell you what, thank you for letting us come and see your home, and we think you're terrific, and we can't wait to see you around like I do all the time. So
Will do.
thank you.
Thank you.